my name's Scanlan from Cherish, Transform and Upgrade Your Life Coaching. I help women to transform their lives by cherishing themselves more and putting themselves first through self-love, not through selfishness. And today I am talking to Trina, who is going to tell us all about her business and how she helps women as well.
Hi, so my name is Trina Kavanagh-Thomas. I'm a personal trainer and health coach, and I aid women just like you go from self-sabotage to self-love.
And how do you do that, Trina?
So I notice, there's many people who are stuck, and being stuck is just one of the most ickiest things, isn't it? It's almost like you stop yourself from moving forward. And what I do is focus on your body, help you become in tune to your body through different tools which are lifelong and transferable, so you can end up feeling better within yourself and being able to move better.
That's fantastic. And we were just having a good kind of chat before this Coffee with Jane interview started, and our kind of clientele and the way we now work are both very, very similar. There's so many similarities, aren't there?
Yeah.
Because I think for myself, I started off on a more physical basis through massage and kind of holistic therapies, which are hands-on, and then I've come into online coaching where I'm required to ask the right questions to people, connect with them over the internet, to be able to open up. And I'm going to be relaunching my in-person face-to-face consultations, which are massage, healing and guidance, where I channel through questions, clear, block negative energy vibrations, and just do hands-on healing as well. And could you tell me a little bit about your journey, the way you've come through to where you are now as well?
So, I mean, I'm not sure if you've read the first book, Voices of Courage, but it was mainly about going through a lot of money issues and a lot of mind health that was connected to those money issues. But also as well, before that, I had a lot of I went post-crisis, and I think that kind of sets you on a path for discovery, especially when you heal from it. I remember asking that question, is there more to this? I really need to know how to get through this. I hate being anxious and I hate feeling this way. And after that, my life just started to change in different ways. Slowly, but surely, it's made me stronger, not just emotionally, but physically as well. It's made me understand who I am. And it's made me love myself a lot more than what I used to. It's amazing when you look back on those times, isn't it? And then you see, the difference it's made. And I just wanted to share that with other people through my own career, which is personal training.
That's brilliant. And with the first book, Voices of Courage, the second book, Voices of Hope, is being launched on the 23rd of November. And we are both co-authors.
Yay!
Yes. So your life has changed dramatically, hasn't it? From when you wrote your first chapter for the first book, Voices of Courage, to now, where we're sitting here talking. Can you tell us a little bit about that transformation?
Wow. So yeah, it's a massive, massive journey. And it's been a big learning process as well. When I first wrote that book, there was a lot that I just did not know about myself. There was a lot that I did not know about the way the world works. There's a lot that I didn't know about how my body worked, even though I was in the mode of a personal trainer. There was many things that I just didn't know still about my mind. And it's amazing that going through that journey, that I came to a point where I went back, which is written about in Voices of Hope, and certain bits of fate have come forward to lead me down another path, another route, and then bring me back to the path that I'm at, but with the experiences that I know now.
Yes, that makes total sense. I often think that the universe kind of springs us back, or puts us in situations that feel very similar to the old self, the past. And I really feel like it's the universe, God, the divine, saying, have you truly learned that lesson? Have you really taken on board that knowledge, the, I don't know, the new self-care, the more love, etc., the courage, the hope? Have you taken that on board? Are you ready for the next level? And I often feel, I don't know if you do, that the universe almost tests you like 3 times, 2 or 3 times, just to see, are you really sure you want that thing? You're really sure you want the next level and to grow and transform and upgrade?
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's amazing because obviously we're going through the autumn equinox now, where it is about that time where you reflect and you go within. And what's coming up for myself, possibly for many of us who are watching this as well, is that it's a time to let go of many things that are holding on to you. It's time to let go of all the stuff that you feel that you should do and where you should be and how you should approach things. It's almost like the question comes to mind, what is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to be? And that might just mean you just want to be happy and you don't really want much else. It's just the nicety of life where you can like literally sit down, smile and go, I'm actually okay.
Yeah.
And that is a beautiful, one of the most beautiful positions to be in, where you don't even think about, even if you look at your bank account and it's like, and a few years ago you may have looked at it and go, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? But then you look at it and you're kind of like, that's okay. I'm good. I have a house. I have food. I have a family. And anything else that comes along, whether it does or whether it doesn't, it's a massive, it's a bonus. It's great.
Definitely.
That's the
And being
feeling.
happy and grateful for what we have right now is such an important step. I feel, in moving forward and transforming, and you
Absolutely.
just accepting where you are right now and
Yeah.
being okay with it, being good with it. how,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
how do you how do you cherish yourself? How do you give yourself self-love? Because I remember, like, when I first started on this journey, and to be honest, I've been doing self-development probably for about 20 years now. But I suppose I didn't start really putting in the self-love it was more like, let's clear away all these negative things.
Yeah.
But then I was like, right, okay, I need to put self-love in. But that, at first, it was like, I don't have 10 minutes a day to do meditation. I don't have 10 minutes. Like, I'm a busy person. And now, some days, I get to spend, say 3 hours throughout the day, some time in the morning, maybe a yoga class, some time in the evening, just calming my mind and giving myself love. And I've noticed in some of your posts, this is something you talk to your members and clients about, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Self-love is something that's possibly put to one side for many people. And it was put to one side at one point for myself. I didn't have time. Or when I was teaching classes, it was a case of, what's the word I'm looking for? Self-hate came in there. It was almost like I was exercising purely just for the sake of it, or to keep anger down.
Yeah.
So
yes, I know that. I've been there.
and when it comes to that kind of self-love, the first thing would be that I get people to do is actually listen to yourself, because yourself is trying to tell you something. And for a lot of people, it's holding on to something that's either upset you, something that is in the past, something that is very difficult to let go of. So you keep repeating it over and over and over, and it's held within your body. So listening to yourself and being kind to the self that you listen to. The other thing that popped into my head was, I go for a run. I go for a run, but it's not under the pretext now of getting rid of anger. It's under the pretext now, oh, this is so lovely. It's like meditative. It's mindful as well at the same time. Yeah. I'm looking at the birds. I'm listening to personal development. And
audio books.
Yeah, definitely. And then the other thing that came to me was, when was the last time have you had a long bath? When was the last time that you soaked in the bath, you had candles on and you had a long bath? It can be very difficult, I know.
That's when one of my top things children. I love to do in the evening.
Yeah,
and kids aren't an excuse. My daughter gets in with me sometimes. I'm like, okay, we're still going to do this. We'll together. She tells me to be quiet and stop omming, but I said, let me have 2 oms and then we can play.
Yeah, and I've been very fortunate that the kids, at first they started to come in, but then it was a case of just expressing boundaries. Well, this time now is mummy's time, and I'm going to give you your time, when all my undivided attention, when I get out of this bath. And usually 9 times out of 10 they go, oh, okay. And I'll say, well, I'm not going to disturb you when you're in your bath, so if you don't disturb mummy while she's in her bath, then that's fine.
Love it.
So yeah, those are the three things: is to listen to yourself, to and it may not be running for you, it might be another pastime like dancing, or it doesn't have to be exercise classes. It might just be a dance class that you miss. Adult ballet comes to mind, or something like that. And then it might be the long bath, or the meditation or something. Yeah.
And when you say listen to yourself, literally the last week and the week before, that's what I did. And I always, even though I book onto my yoga classes and my this and my that, I ask myself, every morning, like, body, do you want to do this yoga class? And previous 2 weeks, it was no, like 3 times, and I cancelled 3 yoga classes. And I was like, well, body, what do you want to do today? You want to go for a walk? Okay, all right, we'll go to the beach today. And then another time it was, body, what do you want to do then? Oh, you want to go for coffee with someone? Okay. Who do you want to go for coffee with? And then I went and had a lovely coffee and a lovely walk with a friend. So asking yourself questions and listening to your body, not the ego, listening to the inner soul, the answers will really help you. And it's nourishing then, isn't it? It nourishes the soul.
Absolutely. And it's almost like it's usually a word that comes into your head, or a couple of words, and it's usually within a couple of seconds, and anything after that is definitely going into the realms of thinking. And it might just be a case of just going outside for 10 minutes until you get the answer that you need. But it's okay if it doesn't come, because sometimes the answer doesn't come straight away, and it's just them being kind to yourself and making sure that you feel okay, because that's the main thing, really. Because however, I noticed within myself, however I treated myself, my children were doing the exact same thing. And that was a major thing. I think that's going back to what I was saying before with the with how did my story all start. And I was going through psychosis, and I went through bouts of anxiety, and I could see, going back to now, I can see how those affected the kids in different ways, different personalities of me coming out in the kids. So as I started to change myself and learn those lifelong tools, because they are lifelong and they're transformative as well, and transferable to those that you love. And when you start seeing them doing those things and having, you know, the utmost respect, and start to have the utmost love for themselves, that then makes it even more worthwhile.
Yes, I think we are all reflections of each other, and when you have children, you can see it really, really quite clearly. You know, if you're shouting at your child saying, "Stop shouting! We don't have shouting in this house," like, oh, I'm shouting too. So really, I mean, it's a perfect learning opportunity for everybody.
Absolutely.
And yeah, self-care and self-love and nurture is the key.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to give a few details on the book. People can DM you for a copy, can't they?
Yes.
And we're in pre-launch mode now, so if you DM Trina or myself for a copy, we will be able to, you know, get the book out to you straight away. It is launched on the 23rd of November at the De Vere Hotel in Windsor. It's going to be a very nice affair, isn't it? And if you would like to come along to that as well, DM either of us, and we will be able to send you details of how to get your ticket and to be at the book launch.
Oh, it's super exciting.
Yes, this is my first one, so you've been through the process once, and yeah, you're going to be up there as well on the second time.
I know. It's really exciting, and it's going to be amazing, really, really amazing. And yeah, you know, if you are watching this and you think, oh my gosh, I really just want to get involved or be in the energy and the atmosphere of everyone around, definitely get in contact.
Fantastic. And all the links to connect with us are going to be below. Thank you so much for watching Coffee with Jane. Yes, book launch is on the 23rd of November for Voices of Hope. 30 authors, co-authors, and we are 2 of them.
Yay!
Okay, goodbye. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.